My name is Do Not Obey, and let's get started. Let's get it. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey. Don't mind the outside noise. I'm outside. It's a beautiful day, and let's get into some real extraterrestrials, and let's break it down the way I would like it to be broke down, and let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's roll. All right, so these are the reptilian imposters. Now, their or universal origin is that they come from the Orion constellation, the Regal star system. Their physical characteristics. Now, the reptile imposters are indisguisable from Earth humans. They have flawless light to dark brown skin. Women are quite beautiful, and the men are extremely handsome. They are sexy in a way that presents darkness, mystery, and they make true diabolical creatures. Right now, with that being said, you need to watch the movie They Live. I mean, if we can't tell the difference between human or non, then it's easy to be controlled, allegedly. Now, their belief systems. The reptile imposter humans believe in service to self. They are reptile soul infused humans of a hybrid, okay? That's bred with dark intentions. They are taught how to become more human before infiltrating a human society so they can master it, guys. Their cosmic agenda. It says that they were created with the draconians, which are also reptiles, okay, hybrids, where they mated with humans over and over again. Also, they created some in laboratories. Now it says that the laboratories, now it says they basically reproduce these reptilians to the point where their human appearance could not be like challenged, okay? And then they were raised to be hateful. They were trained to be highly manipulative and to worship darkness. These disguised humans are placed on worlds, the Draconians, which to infiltrate like Earth. All right, let's see. They say their subhuman body temperature and blood pressure are low than normal, and their disguise can easily be revealed by staring into one's eyes. And that makes sense. We pay attention to some of these alleged people we've caught on the media. Some of their eyes bat twice. You can see the slit pupils in them. I mean, technology. It says that the reptile imposter humans have oval communication devices to talk to their reptile counterparts stationed on or above the earth. Now, they also visit reptilian motherships periodically to report on their missions. All right, so now we have the digital immortals. Now, their universal origin is that they originate from the Mira system or Myra, Mira. Now, their physical characteristics, it says that digital immortals are hairless human forms standing about 6 feet tall. Now, it says even though these are androgynous, sexless beings, some might take on more masculine or feminine qualities. Now, they have uniform faces with slight variations in features. They have a milky white translucent skin and vivid blue eyes. Their belief system. Now, digital immortals follow the cosmic law of one. Now, they also are here to assist the galactaran alignment, okay? Now, it's in raising younger worlds with their unique and evolved perspective. They are categorized as super beings, being able to process and execute enormous amounts of data. Now, it says when enlisted to a craft, their hyper thinking has, now listen to this, it has stopped catastrophes, crashes, and sudden cosmic anomalies. So that's maybe what we call miracles, or if a highway, wreck and all the cars are tore the F up, but everybody survived. Maybe that's what it is. And they disperse all this energy through the star nations, and and they are the commanders of various classes. Now, their cosmic agenda. Several involved souls from a higher dimension who had light bodies wish to experience a physical form again. They petitioned a constellation father with their pure plight. Now, after deliberation with the angelic councils, it was decided that these souls, numbering 1,000, will be granted their wish. The creator gods and goddesses would be responsible for their creation and oversee their development. Sounds kind of familiar. Let us make man in our image. These digital immortals consciousness was transferred into soul vector suits. Now, I will break down soul vector suit. It is a real thing. I will do it in another video. Now, this is the physical form they now inhabit, and I think some people are walking around in soul vessel suits. Some are bad, and I believe some are good. Their technology. Now, digital immortals are linked to the living library, and they can access information in vast amounts. They can process equations, interdimensional calculations, distances, and more. They are basically the brainiacs of the cosmos. Now, their conscious abilities, right? Digital immortals are able to transfer space coordinates, future scenarios, possibilities more via telepathically. It makes me think of that movie. I cannot think of what it is, but where they were able to like supposedly predict somebody that's going to prevent a crime before they do. Like, you wonder where we get these movies and technology and ideas from. It just makes you think. So they basically pass it, via mind into other people's minds, and they anchor the information and assist in processing the data. So they can basically just look at us, process it, and get us just like that. Now, the dimensional capacity. Digital mortals are able to access multiple dimensions and calculate the birth of a new dimension universe that is forming. I think that is cool as hell. All right, so we have the synthetics. Now, the synthetics are biological synthetic creatures, AI now with an evil twist. If coming into contact with one, you would sense an inhuman. But that is unlikely, they say, because they rarely mingle with humanity. If you watch the movie They Live, I keep saying that, they have been here. There's things here, guys, and it's not just angels and demons. Get out of that, okay? Physical characteristics. Synthetic creatures are designed to look human or alien. Now, it says that they grow in artificial embryo sacs, and they are void of a soul. Souls are born of the creation, and without the building blocks of divine intent, a soul may not be born into a synthetic. The designers of this technology found a way to attach dark entities under their control into the spirit matrix, or to have multiple evils hosting them. From the time they are born, synthetics are bred with the bidding of their programmers, and their auras are extremely dark. Now that makes you think, look, Hollywood, actresses, actors to make it, allegedly, government officials, cosmic agenda. Now, it says that the synthetics are basically an extension of their dark programmers used to do the dirty work, including keeping them safe from harm. Now, they usually are internal psychic war agents sitting in a room and directing dark evil thoughts to a person or a group. If directed to a land or a land that they want to control or areas, and if there are good people that could be aware of them and their dark vibes, they will stay away. It makes you think about somebody walking in a bar, everybody having a good time, that one person has bad energy and everybody in the bar is fighting. I'm just saying. Their technology. Synthetics used by biological entity tech with sinister intentions. That's all it says. Now, their consciousness abilities. Synthetics are constituted consciousness units. Whew, that was a lot to say. They have speech, but they are not telepaths. Okay, so the blue Syrians, now their universal origin, it says that they're from Sirius B. It's a white dwarf star in the Canis Major constellation. Now, their physical characteristics, it says that they wish to be perceived for their multidimensional, energetic frequency, their physicality, that they also are tall warriors of light with bright blue skin, elongated faces, very attractive with attractive features. They have long ears tuned to universal frequencies. They are void of any bodily hair. Their belief systems. Now, it says that they do believe in the cosmic law of one. They are at one with the universe, the heart and mind of Source, the one soul of creation from which all beings are created. Their cosmic agenda. Now, it's a lot here, but it says that they are super intuitive beings. They have to initiate the ability to see the unseen, ley lines and the grids of the cosmos and planetarian fields. They do assist worlds in the transformation that are transitioning towards their ascension by stimulating ley grid lines with living light codes. Here we go again with the codes. Same like we have ley lines here. We got ley lines everywhere, guys. What if we sometimes mistake these beings as ghosts when they're just moving through the ley lines trying to help us? You know, it makes you think. So they basically put a balance and a soul frequency on the planet during its transformation. They are the universal experts on ley lines and holographic grids. They are also a member of the Galactarian Alignment. Holographic grids. It makes you think, will we get holographic technologies? I'm just saying. Now, their technology. Now, they are the guardians of the ancient spiritual technologies. I think everything that we got from maybe them and other ones. But what if they made everything and everybody else learned off of them? Consciousness abilities. Now, they are fully conscious and they are basically telepaths. They are wave bending beings. They're able to harness, move, and flow energy from source through ley lines and grids. All right, so we have the lion felines. Now it says that their universal origin is from the Sirius star system in the Canis Major constellation. Other civilizations are located in the Lyra system, Lyra, and the Antares. Okay, their physical characteristics. Now, they are comparable to cats and lions here on Earth. They have the blended features of a cat and a human with larger eyes and cat pupils. Some have fur, slight fur, or peach fuzz. Both male and females do have tails. Now, the male and female lion slash human mix, if we want to get back in the Bible, and we can, fact and fiction, it's in there. Okay. And then think about the animals we have today. Planet of the Apes. I think it exists, but whatever. Now, it says that the lion slash human mix are mostly 7 feet tall. They have manes of hair, more characteristics of humans in bodily form. Now, their skin is like a orange gray black tone with a little white. Their facial features, like they say, is more human, but they have cat eyes, cat noses, and smaller mouths. They are both benevolent, spiritual, and intellectual beings. Their belief systems. Now, they do believe in the cosmic law of one. They believe that every being across the universe is interconnected and it affects the chain. So I think we affect them too. I think we're the only planet, and there may be other planets that are vibrating so low on purpose because they won't let us wake up that we're affecting the universe, you know what I'm saying, in a whole. So they live their lives in love, affection, championing one another and other races. So they're just like champions, man. They're like the hype guys. They're like, go, go, y'all can do it. Now, their cosmic agenda. Now, they are part of the Galactarian alignment, and it says that they do participate in the Star Seed program. They wish to assist us in a learning about cosmic life that is different than ourselves, to learn the customs and cultures of the most unique brethren. They long for the day, guys, when they are able to interact with us. When a star seed first wakes, they usually begin seeing images of their home cosmic peoples and the feline lion race. They want us to know how much they love us. What if we're taught that we're humans, but all of us really aren't? But we maybe evolved or been hybrided to all kind of look the same, but then we got different colors. Hence, whatever. I'm just saying, y'all, a lot of this just connects. Technology. Now, they do have Galactarian motherships, starships, it says scout ships, and fleet ships, okay? All their crafts and commanders, wow, use biological supercomputers. Biological supercomputers. Hence why God or it or the creator or a being could be a computer, in my opinion. All crafts travel through time space funnels and inner space continuum. Their mental abilities and supernatural agilities give them basically the ability, I just rhymed that to death, to see into different realms between different variations of dimensions, and they can sense when an invisible being is present, which we can't do that to this day. Hence, there goes. Truck coming through, but you guys bear with me, all right? Now, we're going to talk about the dimensional capacity. Now, the felines reside in the fourth to sixth dimensions. Now, they can lower their vibrations now to interact with races in the third density. So they're higher beings, and a lot of beings are higher beings, and they're lowering it down for us, guys. And we can not wake up. A lot of us are waking up, but we can't fully wake allegedly because we are capped by you know who. All right, guys. So these are the Largan peoples, and this stands out to me because, for one, my grandmama. mm, My grandmama, I get sensitive when I talk about this. But anyway, so God love her, God rest her soul. She mentioned to me when she was young, and I did a story on this about what she saw, head of a horse, body of a man. And this right here just reminds me of that. But anyway, so their universal origin, it says that they are from the CYG-NUS Alpha constellation. Okay. Now it says that their planet is comprised of islands and water. Once water dwellers, they evolved to live on land. Now the water and the land of their world was magnificent shades of green. The skies above were cherry blossom pink. Now, I bet you that's a beautiful world. And if they're nice beings, I would like to go visit, okay? Now, their homes are located within oversized cylinders, okay? Each housing 10,000 of them as islands on the planet. It adds up to the size of Australia, guys. So they're living in a compacted area as well. The outer parts of the cylinders are the living units, and the inner courts or the parks and the gardens. The ceiling is made of glass. Now, I'm going to say back in 2001 to 2003 on the internet, supposedly there were pictures taken of the moon, and there were what they're describing here was seen. You cannot find those pictures allegedly anymore on the internet. Now, the physical characteristics, they have small almond shaped eyes with oval irises and pupils. Their heads are average size with a bony plate running down the center. They are built for strength with a broad chest, muscular arms, and shoulders with stocky legs. Let's see, they are short and compact, but they walk very stiffly with gray brown skin similar to a seal male. Their heads are covered with short fur, light fur, ranging in colors from brown to gold to silver and gray. Women wear their hair in different variations in lengths. Their upper and lower teeth are one solid band of white. Now, originally being amphibians, their hands and feet are webbed. The difference with these is that my nana said that they had hoofs as hands and hoofs as feet. The belief system. Now, they do believe in the cosmic law of one and that there is no separation between science and religion. They also believe that Earth people and other cultures throughout the universe must evolve their souls to earn immortality. Immortality. I said immortality, excuse me. They further believe that the goal of the creation is to integrate all cosmic communities. Every intelligent race, let me say that again, every, okay? I don't really see any racism with the ones I'm talking to you guys about. Now there are some bad ones that want one color. We'll get to those later, but I want to push an agenda that maybe, hey, all of them aren't bad, right? So they want all of the races that blend into one unity, one realm of love, one consciousness, and this is what their society strives on. And these are the ones supposedly, allegedly kept from helping humanity. The cosmic agenda. They have came to Earth to share what they have learned about the creation process and various evolution cycles. And to say that our first cycle is carried out in ignorance, I agree, and in duality. And the second cycle is full consciousness. They wish for Earth's isolation from the rest of the universe to be lifted, hence, hence presenting themselves to the world. They want to help. They want to help. They want to help. Technology. Now, there's a lot here. I'm going to try to read this. Now, they have an advanced tech mind. Okay. They are masters in number calculations. Let's see what else. They have, let's see, a 90-foot diameter disc shaped anti craft that is not capable of flight outside the normal gravitational field of their planet. Their motherships are gigantic. And let's see what else. They can eject themselves. Damn, they can eject themselves like the speed of light out, but they cannot eject themselves back into space. That is crazy. They also, the vessel machine that you're seeing in the picture above, it says that it runs in motion with no electricity or fuel. It represents the creation of time and matter, and it synchronizes 12 universes. The machine is several hundred yards long and operates in a forward motion. I wonder if it can rotate back. Who knows? But that's the ship we're looking at. Now their consciousness abilities. Now they're fully consciousness. They're able to perform a thought transference from mind to mind. Like it said, they're technical. When they're on board of their craft, they can send messages. Let's see what else it says. They're described as a high development of their cultures. They have three categories: freedom, justice, and efficiency. Their law of justice satisfies every being's needs. When one has everything at their disposal, they no longer desire to obtain wealth, which is equal in every household. You wonder why they don't want them to come help us. We're probably, I'm not saying we're the only planet. I probably already said this before, but we're probably one of many, but we're just sitting here losing all this great life. Like, what is life? Life is the universe. Life is seeing other beings. Life is exploring, not just our planet. That's what I think life is, interacting galactically, and we're missing out on it because we have allegedly selfish assholes doing this to us. Okay, dimension capacity. They are multidimensional. They are able to project holographic pictures of their world, their homes, and other realms across the multi universe. And then we wonder where we get hologram technology from. All right, guys. So the Titan Syrians. Now their universal origin. Now they come from Sirius B, a white dwarf star in the Canis major constellation. This race has no name but many names simply because they now exist beyond identity in form or place. Their image was revealed for our curiosity, an energetic blueprint of their multidimensional consciousness. Dude, that was deep. Physical characteristics. Now, the men and women are 8 to 12 feet tall. Their elongated heads taper down to an extended, thin chin. They have exquisite, large, almond shaped eyes that look like glistening aqua blue jewels. Glazing into them is like being pulled into a warmth of a source, into the womb of creation, into the love that is created all that is. These some deep ones. They have long, thin appendages with bony joints, and they move gently and very smoothly. It reminds me of like the pharaohs, the head shape, why they had to wear those hats. It wasn't because they wanted them long. That's their domes, dude. Remember the cone heads? Belief systems. Now, they do believe in one consciousness of the universal community, representing the unity of all species and all life. And they were fine, and finally and ultimately, they want to meet with us and create a single circle as one force. Cosmic agenda. Now, they are higher realm mentors to the Galactarian alignment. They do participate in the Starseed program, where they are master teachers to the world or worlds such as Earth. So it makes you think like though like they're the head dudes. Well, some of the head dudes, but are they good or bad? I don't know. Now, technology. Now, their craft and computers are not physically built. They mentally integrate their minds, guys, into the quantum field for travel and information. Consciousness abilities. They are fully conscious. They're telepathic. They speak the light essence language. They are closer to light forms and can shift their appearance with a thought. Whew. They are not attached to their identities the way humans are. Their minds radiate pure love. Dimensional capacity. They are multidimensional beings. They interact between the veils, planting stars and consciousness. They have a concept of wisdom and knowledge, and they put it in the minds like a garden of evolution to the races. They tend to like their own children, raising them into adulthood and into their rightful place. All right, guys, we're going to call them the Ks. Now, the Ks come from the Kodas. Now, they're one of 8 planets in their solar system. The Ks confirmed that the warning people of Mars destroyed their civilization in a nuclear holocaust. We're not the only ones going through bullcrap. The survivors were relocated to the planet Siton, Siton, a world that is part of the galactic community. Now, their physical characteristics. The Ks are indisguisable from Earth human. Men and women are of average height, anywhere from 5 feet to 6 feet. Their skin tones range from white to brown. Hello, I'm trying to tell y'all, just because they're aliens don't mean they ain't different colors. We're humans, we're different colors too. We don't get along. We don't get along. Anyway, so their skin tones ranges from, let's listen, white, brown, with brown, blonde, or red hair. They have the same eye colors as we do on Earth. Their uniforms are light blue. Their belief systems. Now, they believe in the cosmic law of one. The beings of the Ks believe that one supreme consciousness, which they refer to as the Divine One, who created everything seen and unseen, their cosmic agenda. Now, the Ks first came to Earth in the times of the Atlantis and again in the 1940s and 60s. Future commanders who will be assigned to the outer space regions above Earth must first complete intensive training as an Earth person. They are required to learn the language and customs of the country in which they will live in, secure regular jobs, and befriend the people. Honey, if you don't know the movie They Live, it's an old school movie. Please watch it. Anyways, let's see, where am I? The future commander might reveal who or she is to a K starseed, knowing it will elevate their consciousness. So some of us here may be that, I don't know, and help them accept the true reality of the cosmos. Valdar, the man on the screen, begins his 2-year education on Earth in the 1960s in South Africa and then became a commander. The K have approached governments on Earth for many years. They share a better way of life for all humans, but were denied every time and chased off the planet. Let's take a pause for the cause. If you can hear that, I'm patting my head. My brain hurts. Now, let's read this one more time. The K's have approached governments on Earth for many years to share a better way of life for all humans. And when they say all, I believe they mean every color, but were denied every time and chased off the planet. The K's maintain 300 bases on Earth and also study the planetary conditions. As of 1969, they had had 2,050 years of peace. Their technology. Now, it's a lot here with their technology. I'm going to try to read it to where it makes sense, but I do suggest you guys please, please go get this book. Now, they have an astrocraft, disc-shaped, still gray in color. It talks about how the craft was named after one of the K's engineer in honor of his wife. Each craft has 8 magnetic motors, 4 in the front, 4 in the back. They have electromagnetic powered solar engines. Magnetic fields run across the universe, so they travel through them along these invisible stream lines, tunnels, and grids. The same ley lines we have here are the same type of ley lines that exist in the universe. I believe that's just, my theory. Let's see what else. So it talks about how they patrol Earth with those crafts. From 1927 to 1941, there was a record. Then it also talks about another disc-shaped craft of technology, which they will call a space cruiser. It's an automatic, and it has the ability to make an interdimensional leap, wow, in an instant, similar to the Galactarian, through jump technology. Have you guys ever seen the movie Jumper? All right. So they program by programming the field around them, they can get to their destination and departure space and time instantly, jumping across space. Now, time machine craft bridges along space can be short, but they have discovered them. They have discovered 2 pear-shaped polar universes that are linked together. They said that it's linked with matter and antimatter. These are universe points close at the end. It's like time. They did give an example. It said it's like tying the end of a balloon. This is nuts. Let's see. The craft can bypass the velocity of light and escape the velocity of the universe, entering the flowing magnetic fields where time flows in universe, passing from one dimension to another, one time period to another, back and forth. This technology is also blended into the latest astrocraft designs. Elongated crafts are used for cargo and transporting passengers to and from stations and planets. We are missing out on so much. We are capped in this bullish, allegedly, and some of us that want to go, that want to get out, that want to mingle, I ain't afraid to look at somebody different from me because I have been judged on the way of my skin. So I don't give a damn. I will be a friend with a lion, long as it ain't trying to eat me up. It could talk, it could walk, it's smart, it's a being, it ain't trying to hurt me, it want to show me its world. Hell yeah, let's ride out, homie. Let's ride. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry, I lost myself. Anyway, so it says the elongated crafts are used for cargo and transporting passengers to and from their stations. Now, the scout crafts, which I see a lot, and I'm not saying it's their crafts. I see a lot of scout crafts and a lot of our drones following them at night. I'll try to get a night vision camera. I'm saving up my money because I want to start a new series on what I have in the North Carolina skies. So the scout crafts are also disc shaped. They collect specimens on land for future commanders for their training. They have 8 seats for crew and a commanding officer who is located in a tower. Now, the K's confine their industry on 2 neighboring planets. This is also where their crafts are constructed. Other planets are used for agriculture and mining. Same thing that's going on here on Earth. People came here a long time ago. They done dropped down on the motherland. If you don't know what the motherland is, it's Africa. Okay, Africa is this is not alleged. Africa is the richest continent in the world. Now I don't know about the universe, but I know right here a lot of people came from out and in and under to get these minerals, and also allegedly here enslave the human race. Whatever. So yeah, for mining. So they have a gigantic halfway station that's also built by them, and it's anchored in the far part of the solar system. Now, located at the top is a dome communication center. It's a a stove over for space travelers who need to rest and just get sleep and replenish themselves for supplies. These people are just moving around seeing all this stuff up here, and then we got to go to science class or go to NASA's site or look at videos when we could be up there ourselves. We don't need NASA to get to space. We just need some of these beings to be able to get to us, and they're not allowed to. And a lot of them can't break the cosmic law. But I'm praying for the cosmic law to be broke today. That's all I got to say. So they basically start talking about how, let's see, where was I at? So they have the communication centers for people to get supplies. They also accommodate a great number of crafts. Its main purpose is to guide and track astral crafts along magnetic travel tunnels or grid lines, which we could call ley lines. Now, their conscious abilities. The Ks are fully conscious beings. They're telepathic as well. They wear lightweight silver helmets that assist in all forms of communication, interaction with the craft's organic brain. With the craft's organic brain, its guiding system, language converts, and so on. They're waiting for us to evolve to a state of full consciousness so they can school us in cosmic consciousness and share the secrets of the universe, galaxies, and solar systems. They record messages through high vibrational crystals. It makes you think about the crystal skulls, but I got a twist for you guys on that. I found some information that those skulls were actually living beings. That's just that's what they were made of. That was their bodies. Where the bodies are, I don't know, but you take the head off a snake, you can kill it, right? So if they keep the heads away from the bodies, those beings cannot come back into full form and, to me, do what they were supposed to do and probably bring the world back together, allegedly. Honey, hypothetically, let's say a little prayer for that. Boom. Okay, dimensional capacity. Now, the Ks are multidimensional commander ships. They have, excuse me, multidimensional commander ships. When star nations prepare worlds for transitions into the fifth dimension, it is said that that our physicalities, damn, I got it out, become a less gross material body and is restored to a divine perfection. I'm going to read that one more time. When star nations prepare worlds for a transition into the fifth dimension, it is said that our physicality becomes a less gross material body and is restored to divine perfection. So basically, we are capped in the flesh. People always say the flesh is nothing but the a vehicle. The soul is the engine, right? So, but anyway, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's pretty long. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it. This is out of the book that is shown to you at the beginning. This is just part one. I've been seeing a lot of videos on people talking about UFOs and aliens, and some of them are demons. But guys, not all of them are demons and angels. Like, you got to get out of the box. So, I try to drop little jewels here and there. People ignore me. So I'm just going to come back on my own platform and give you a little knowledge from what I know, because I don't know everything. But some of the things that I'm seeing, to me, is like unwillingly pushing an agenda of misinformation that you're not doing it on purpose. But if you get everybody in the mindset that it's just demons, like all aliens are just demons, that's false, because there's a lot of information out there that shows that a lot of these demons were not demons. Demons came from, I think, our certain part of whatever history they want to give us. But I've also found that there are different beings that have nothing to do with demons. We got to sometimes get out that Bible because the Bible has false and fiction. A lot of people don't know it talks about two gods in the Bible, two creations. One creation talks about people being made from them, from the stars, from the galactic people. Then there's another God that came down named the Lord God, and he made man from clay. But I don't want to even get to all that because that I'm not even about to get into I'm not even about to get into the Bible because honey, don't come for me. I'm just saying. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. This is part 1, and I hope you guys are ready for part 2. And like I always say, guys, do not obey, stay woke. Peace.